everybody, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live, and I am going to be doing my WWE Hell in a Cell predictions. And I'm recording this on my birthday, nonetheless, and there'll be, there's probably a video before this that was, my video vlog, and there'll be a link to that somewhere, with it being my description or whatever. And yeah, I've gone off my schedule a little bit for these two videos that I've shown you. And this first one is the WWE Hell in a Cell predictions. And for you guys that don't know how this works, I go through the matches and I predict who's going to win. For this, and it's who I want to win. It's basically my own personal pick, and who I think is going to win, which is WWE's pick, who they picked to, well, basically wins. What's the word? Who I think WWE have chosen to win, in a sense, like, you know, who's booked to win. That's the word I'm looking for. That's how my predictions go. And the first match on the card, I'm not too sure if this is going to be a pre-show match or a kickoff show match, and there's no kickoff show matches as far as I can tell. So the first match I can see is, of course, the brand new 5-time tag team champions, The New Day, will be defending their titles against Reset Day. And so, here we go then. Who do I think is going to win? The New Day. Who do I want to win? Reset Day is who I want to win this one. I very much doubt it, because they've lost big matches when it comes to pay-per-views over the last couple of months. So, but it would be nice to finally see championship gold round the Rusev Day. It would be nice, but it's not going to happen because the New Day have only just become tag team champions, and they probably won't lose it until a couple of months down the line. Will they become they already are the longest reigning tag team champions? I don't think they're going to break their own record. Or are they? Maybe they might become the longest reigning SmackDown Live tag team champions. Ugh. Who's the longest SmackDown Live tag team champions since the new era of since they brought the SmackDown Live tag team championships onto SmackDown? I'll have to think about that. I'm not too sure at the moment. But hey, yeah, maybe they'll break that record. So that's my predictions for this match and the start of Hell in a Cell. So let's fire it up to the next match. And now it's time for the Raw Tag Team Championships, as Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins and his show brother Dean Ambrose will take on and try and take away the Raw Tag Team titles from Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Who do I think is going to win? Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Who do I want to win? The Shield. It's pretty much easy pick for me. But I don't think they'll be able to dethrone the tag team champions. There might be one of those shenanigan wins where they win, the Shield win, but it'll be by disqualification. So, who knows at this point? Who knows? Yeah, so they only just beat the B team for it, and they beat the B team twice in a row in 2 weeks. So I think that it's very easily possible that it's going to be the Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler for the win in this one. But as much as I want the Shield to win, I don't think all 3 members of the Shield are going to win at Hell in a Cell. Maybe all 3 members of what did they call themselves? The Dogs of Justice or something? I don't know, I can't remember what they called themselves. But they were bloodthirsty animals. And I think that the Shield may crumble at Hell in a Cell. Next match. Oh, good lord, there are multiple tag team matches at Hell in a Cell. 3 tag team matches. One being this one, a mixed tag team match at Hell in a Cell where we got Team Yes against Team Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. or Mr. and Mrs. You know what I mean. As it's the Miz and Maurice will be taking it, or it's basically Team Baby Mama bad, and there's a Team Baby Mama good. Yes, it's Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella taking on the Miz and Maurice in mixed tag team action. And if you don't know the rules, the men face the men and the women face the women. But it seems that we're slowly going away from that with the whole women's evolution, as we've had a couple of instances where we've had slaps, they've brought the whole men being able to, not necessarily men being able to hit women, but women being able to hit the men. That was not so, over the last couple of years, we've not seen that much of the women slapping the taste out of the men's faces in quite some time, unless it's an authority figure. For example, Stephanie McMahon. But when it comes to non-authority figures, I haven't seen any of that in quite some time. But yeah, we had the Miz that beat Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam because he used the old brass knuckles. But hey, will he be able to pick up the win again this time round? Perhaps he'll go for the old brass knuckles again, but maybe he will get reversed and turn into the yes lock. Oh no, this one's a very hard one for me to pick. I want Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win, but I think The Miz and Maurice will win this one. So that's my pick for this. It's a very tough choice, but I'm gonna go yes here. So yeah, next match. Speaking of women, it's the SmackDown Live women's match, and I can't remember if this is a Hell in a Cell match or not. I've just had a look down there, and no, it's not. I forgot. I need to have a look at which ones are Hell in a Cell matches and which ones are not. I think there's there's 3 Hell in a Cell matches. I can't remember. I'm not too sure. I think the main event, the Braun Strowmen match, which is Hell in a Cell, and I think Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, which is also Hell in a Cell. But this match is gonna just be straight fire. Get it? As much as I want Charlotte to win, I think Becky Lynch will win this one. Finally getting the title, and then they'll switch roles, hopefully. As turning Becky Lynch didn't work. Turning Becky Lynch heel just didn't work, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it'll be Becky Lynch, but I want Charlotte Flair. Just because she's not had that title very long, and it'll be a shame if they was to make her hold it for just like a month, over a month. Yeah, that one's a bit of a toughie, but I will pay attention to every single match, including this one. Next match. Okay, this is gonna be Hell in a Cell itself. So yeah, this is not the first rodeo for Randy Orton, as Randy Orton takes on Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy, surprisingly, is in his first ever Hell in a Cell match, which I didn't know that until a couple of SmackDowns ago. So this rivalry is going to be very, very interesting. With Randy Orton recently turning heel, he's my man. My second favourite superstar after watching a good few AJ Styles matches. AJ Styles, of course, is my favourite now. But next to my, maybe my sixth favourite wrestler, Jeff Hardy, this could be very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of high-flying spots from, not the top of the cell, but at least he'll probably, climb it and do something, and chair shots galore, and maybe a kidney stick. A lot of weapons are going to be in this match, in my opinion. Who do I go for? I would like to say I think that Randy Orton's got this. I think Randy Orton may possibly win this, but I want Jeff Hardy to win. And a lot of people are saying that Jeff Hardy is done. He's going to be taking a break because he's got back problems. And whether he has back problems or not, he doesn't seem to be stopping as he's going inside Hell in a Cell. So I think that was just a rumour, in my opinion, because so far no mention of it on TV or on the WWE Network or even on social media. No one's actually, I've heard, apart from YouTube, that's it. So, yeah, Jeff Hardy looks like he's fine and he's going to probably destroy Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell. If not, it'll just be one move away, and that's the RKO. Out of nowhere! And yeah, I'm back. So Ronda Rousey will be defending her Raw Tag Team Championship against Alexa Bliss. And after snapping Alexa Bliss's arm like a twig at SummerSlam, something tells me she's going to do the exact same thing at Hell in a Cell. I mean, come on! What do you think's going to happen? Alexa Bliss is going to win it back? She's got the Women's Evolution to worry about when she faces Trish Stratus. It's just, it's just not going to happen, I'm afraid. She's going to have to go at the back of the line, and Ronda Rousey will have to face somebody else in the future. Perhaps Natalya. Who do I think is going to win? Ronda Rousey. And at this point, I don't know, it's going to be very, very good, what's the word? And we're back. As I was saying, it would be very hypocritical for what I'm about to say. I think it's going to be Ronda Rousey, and I want Ronda Rousey to win because, she's had the title for only a small amount of time, and I've grown to like her a little bit. I still don't like the whole idea of UFC people coming into WWE, even though it's been done twice before. Kem Shamrock, Steve Blackman, someone else called Dan something. I can't really remember what his name was, but it has been done before. But again, I was a bit iffy about it, but back then probably didn't know that he came from that background. But now I've learned a little bit more. It does explain a few things about what I used to watch. But so nowadays I'm like, the opposite way around, they can fail as much as they want in UFC. Punk. But yeah, this match is gonna be very one-sided. Here's a match that should be a Hell in a Cell match. A WWE champion AJ Styles is going up against Samoa Joe. It's not even a no disqualification match. That's what makes no sense. Samoa Joe could easily get to AJ Styles so round up that he'll get himself counted out this time or DQ'd again. I'm like, why did they not put him inside the Hell in a Cell where anything goes? It just doesn't make any sense. AJ Styles was Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship once again. But again, like I said before, I think it's gonna be AJ Styles, and I was technically right. He did technically retain the title. He lost the match, retained the title by attacking Samoa Joe with the chair at SummerSlam repeatedly, because you don't say nothing about someone's wife, man, especially if you're bad mouthing them. Don't ever do that. So, but with that being said, I think Samoa Joe's gotten under the skin of AJ Styles So he could possibly win this. So who do I say? I want Samoa Joe to win this WWE Championship. It's about time we had a new champion. About goddamn time. Who do I think is going to win though? AJ Styles. Because it's just a normal match, not Hell in a Cell. AJ Styles to win this one, I think. But I want Samoa Joe. Very easy pick for me, in my opinion. Next match. Well, in the middle, hopefully, to be cut down the middle, and non-biased referee Mick Foley is going to be the special guest referee in the Hell in a Cell, where Roman Reigns will also defend his Universal Championship against the Monster in the Bank, Braun Strowman. So it's Hell in a Cell, and we got a big monster that is pretty much dominated Roman Reigns ever since he's had his rivalry with him. We've got a new Universal Champion, folks. Yep. We've got a new Universal Champion. Unless Braun Strowman's brain gets all stupid and he puts his hands on Mick Foley, then we've got a new Universal Champion. Sorry, it's just how it's going to be, in my opinion. It's just so, but at the same time, Roman Reigns has only just won the Universal Championship. However, he has been champion before and lost it just like that before in quick succession. So if you go back from when he won the WWE Championship, he got cashed in against by Sheamus and lost the WWE Championship. So will the Money in the Bank haunt Roman Reigns as Braun Strowman destroys him inside Hell in a Cell? We will have to find out. But in my opinion, I want Braun Strowman to win, but I think it's going to be Roman Reigns. Just because he's not had the Universal Championship for long, and something tells me that his Shield brother in will help out anyway. So yeah, I think Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will come down. I think that Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre will come down, and it's just going to be one big brawl. You know, and then finally Roman Reigns will pick up the victory. But I want Braun Strowman to destroy Roman Reigns. So yeah, that's all of my predictions for WWE Hell in a Cell. I mean, this is the last match on the card, and it's going to be the last match of the card on the night. So, who do you think is going to win at Hell in a Cell? Roman Reigns? Will Ronda Rousey win her match? Will we see Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella win? Will we see the New Day win? Or Rusev? Will it be a happy Rusev Day? I can't wait for Hell in a Cell 2018, as it's going to be a real good one, hopefully. And, well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Stan on Xbox Live, and I'll see you at Hell in a Cell. And until then, bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch the previous video, click on the video on the left. But if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the video on the right. Also, feel free to click subscribe by clicking on the Master Chief icon on the top.